How do you feel about Trump being found guilty on all 34 counts in New York trial? Big family fight coming my way, I'll be catching strays. On the one hand, haha. On the other, I'm not holding my breath that there will be any real consequences. I knew Trump could get all 34 counts. He's the best. Thanksgiving gonna be lit. New York Times, why this is bad news for Biden. The amount of gaslighting is unbelievable. My boss brought up Hillary within 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Honestly, surprised. Fucker gets away with everything and I thought this wouldn't be an exception. Pretty indifferent, TBH. Am I surprised? No. Will it change anything? No. Just more proof that he is who I thought he is and his supporters will always support him. Well, he won the popular vote, at last. I like presidents who aren't convicted felons. Concerned that he might be president regardless of this fact. I wish people would just stop talking about him. Total silence. No press. No coverage. Please make him invisible. I feel it will fade away as a small blip on the radar of his long list of controversies. I highly doubt this will have any effect come November. I'm just glad he was tried as an adult. // // I refuse to join the nihilists and say nothing matters. Today was an incredible day for the US and the rule of law. I almost want to call my ex-husband and bring it up to hear him have a full toddler meltdown. It kinda infuriates me that a grown-ass adult can still have a hard time getting a basic job because they went to jail for some weed they had when they were 18, but a guy like Trump can be found guilty on all 34 counts and he can still become president. It also kills me that he and Biden are still eligible for office, but 30-somethings applying for regular jobs are considered too old. Like it's the least criminal thing he's done in a lifetime of crimes, and the fact that he's not already locked up makes our country look like a joke. Well, it's given me the opportunity to get banned from r/conservative, so I'd say it's been a pretty solid day so far. I don't feel like celebrating. At the same time, I feel a deep sense of satisfaction that this greasy con man has finally been brought to justice. Long before he ever ran for president, I knew Donald Trump was a repulsive scumbag. I was amazed at how many people were willing to lay aside their critical thinking, morality, and 8th grade civics class to support this guy. And I say that as a former GOP voter who, when 2016 rolled around, couldn't bring myself to vote for him. Country over party, every time. It's not enough, but it's a start. It's a beautiful conviction, the best ever conviction. People come up to me, grown men with tears in their eyes, and say, "Sir, you are the most amazing and strong convicted felon ever. Better than Obama, he's not a felon too weak." Sad. I am in the ICU being treated for the worst case of priapism they have ever seen. Faith in humanity, temporarily restored. I wish it actually hurt his chances of winning. Also, real great political system we have where convicted felons can't vote and there are people rotting in jail for weed, and this fucker gets to likely dodge jail and run for president. The guy was convicted by a jury of strangers and chose not to defend himself or call any witnesses. It's about as fair as you could possibly get. Everyone attacks the judge for being a Democrat stooge, but he gave more leniency to Trump and his team than any normal citizen would ever get. Try breaking a gag order, attacking the jury, the judge, and court staff, and see how many times you can do it before you get jailed, LOL. Edit. The defense did in fact call a witness, but I stand by my belief that in his own words, you don't plead the fifth unless you are guilty. Lock him up. To quote James Brown, I feel good. Fool us 5,000 times, shame on Shame on you. Fool us can't get fooled again. I don't usually drink during the week, but I'm planning to have a few margaritas by the pool this evening. A vote he finally won, lol. Not much honestly. He probably won't serve time. The people that supported him will continue to support him. The people who hate him will continue to hate him. Very little actual changes. Well, if it isn't the consequences of his own actions. I think it's about time he started facing the music. 3 more criminal trials to go. He finally won a popular vote. Not great. It's embarrassing for America that we have stooped this low and allowed such a man to be president. Further, justice won't be served anyway. He will likely get house arrest and be able to campaign across the country anyway. It makes America look bad either way, and it's embarrassing. Further, I doubt he will lose a single vote, as no human that supported Trump yesterday is overly interested in facts, justice, or morality or today. A unanimous guilty verdict by a jury of his peers is just more factual evidence to be ignored. Very excited to see my in-laws that have Fox News on 24/7. Oh. Did they come back with a verdict? What happened? Also excited to go talk to all the truck drivers I work with and hear the spin on it tomorrow. I feel like this is the opening salvo on the biggest shitstorm MAGA and Trump has ever seen. And I'm here for it. I was a lifelong Democrat until Trump was a convicted felon. Now I have to vote for him. New York Times editorial soon. Cool. When does the Georgia trial begin?